In terms of Nepal and kind of where it fits, I mean, what I would say there is that I do think that the depth and length and scope of the U.S.-Nepali relationship speaks to the enduring friendship and partnership between our two peoples. And certainly from the U.S. side, our enduring commitment to the dignity and the opportunity that every Nepali person seeks for themselves and for their loved ones. And I mention it or put it in these terms, because there's no question, of course, that geopolitics shift. They shifted, during the Cold War. They shifted after the Cold War. Now, there are different geopolitical dynamics that serve as a backdrop to anything that any country does anywhere in the world. But I would focus on the work. This investment by the United States in Nepal is not the product of any geopolitical dynamic. It is the product of the United States' commitment, proven, decade after decade after decade, to the welfare of the people of this country. And in general, all around the world, not just in Nepal, more and more kind of polarization, people sometimes finding issues that divide us rather than those that unite us, and then sometimes people get confused. But we believe in the United States that it is in the long-term interests of the American people for democracy and democratic institutions to be stronger, for citizens to be able to access social services, healthcare, education, for everywhere in the world, for the next generation to be better off than the generation before. And now, because of climate change, we also feel a historic responsibility, because we in the United States have been a major emitter of carbon, and countries like Nepal that have done very, very little to contribute to global warming are feeling the effects of that. So that too gives us a sense of responsibility to make these investments. But I think what you'll see is our work is definitely evolving. We try to evolve to meet new challenges like climate change, like Nepal's journey to middle-income status. We want always to adapt. We want to bring the private sector in much more and be much more active in that space than maybe we were 10 or 15 years ago. But the enduring features of the relationship are partnership, respect, and a desire to see the Nepalese people choose their own development path.